I've always been a little nervous about making a video like this because I have to face my fears and reality of all the failed planner notebooks that I have experienced throughout my planner and journaling life, I guess. And this is not a small stack. This is, I don't know, I just randomly grabbed everything that I have. I think this is most of it, but yeah, the guilt is for real here, and I just wanted to go through each one. So not all of these are failed attempts, rather all the journal systems that I have tried out. So this is, I think, in the span of 5 or 6 years, and some of them I'm going to go back to next year. So let's get started. The first one is this daily. This was a huge failure. This is the Moleskine daily in pocket size. I love the red color of this. It's a very soft leatherette cover. I do remember why I purchased this. I was looking for a daily and I didn't want to buy a Hobonichi because it was like midway through the year. And this was a huge mistake because the paper, I don't know if you know, but Moleskine is not really known to be fountain pen friendly. They are really good for gel pens and every other pen, but definitely not fountain pen because the ink does bleed. So unfortunately, I don't know what was going through my head at the time. I wanted to try a daily and I didn't even use it. I mean, I probably used like a few, okay, I did use it for a few weeks, but then I abandoned it. So this is my first, well, not my first, I don't know, first one here that is abandoned, and it's really sad. So this I think was in 2022. So I think that the calendar repeats itself. What is it? Every like 12 years or 20, maybe a decade. I don't know, but I'm sure someone will tell me. Thanks for letting me know about my Hobonichi weeks, this loft edition that I can actually reuse in 2029. So you know who you are. Thank you for letting me know that. I had no idea. So yeah, this one will probably be around the same. So I'll just wait, and then I don't have to redate the dates. So I forgot to show the inside, but it's basically a monthly at the front. The pages are this, I would say a light beige or cream color. Yeah, cream. And it's not too cream, like not as cream as the Hobonichi weeks. And the, let's see, it has, I'm sure you're familiar with the, you know, Moleskine layouts. But yeah, you see how it bled? I did some fountain pen ink testing and definitely did bleed through. So then it just goes into daily, and then it has like a time on the left and lined pages. So I mean, I don't mind the layout. I quite like it. It's just I couldn't get used to using like ballpoint pens or gel pens at the time. Yeah, and then I just put like a little pen clip here. So very sad about this one. Very sad. Really wanted to make it work. And then the next one on my list here is, okay, this one was also this is like not in any particular order. This one is the Nolty. I was so excited about the Nolty, and unfortunately it did not work for me. And it could be, I think, partly because I purchased the wrong size. This one, there's two sizes that are like really similar in like close together in size, and this one there's a smaller one that actually slips into the passport size. And this one is the one that's a little bit taller, so it does not slide into passport size notebooks or covers. And this one I just really wanted to love, but I didn't. I mean, I really gave it a go, and I planned in here, I think. Yeah, I did. But it didn't work for me because, secondly, it does not lay flat no matter what I do. It just does not want to, like, it just doesn't. If that's gonna bother you, then I would say steer away from the Nolty. It has this little pocket at the back, and then at the front you have this like little section where you can do like a little tracker, and it's like that for, you know, the whole entire year. They have it throughout like that. That's what really got me. And now the pages are much more creamier in color than the Moleskine. I really like the look of it. It has like this nice green print. Like the color is just, it's so nice with the cream pages. It has that really vintagey feel to it. You have some grid pages at the end, and then you get some memo information pages, and then at the back you get an address memo book like that. Of course you can take it out, it's removable. I just kept it in the back. So that's the difference between the two pages. It's definitely more yellow than the Moleskine. In terms of page size, it's pretty much the same. The Nolty, there's a smaller version that actually fits right into the Traveler's Notebook passport size, and yeah, I was really wishing that I got the smaller size. Yeah, so yeah, got the wrong size for that. But yeah, it's not all that much different, but that is the Moleskine and the Nolty. And then the next one we have here, this is the MD Diary, 1 day, 1 page. And I got the 2022 version, and I did do this in 2022. And this one I actually really enjoyed. I did do it up until October. I don't know what happened the last 2 months, but as you can see, I still have a lot of page left. It is an undated, so just like kind of, and I like how it says story of 2022, and then it has like the yearly overview, and then it has starts with the month, December, and I don't know if I can show any personal stuff, but yeah, and that's how the monthly look like. And then you get into, for example, the dailies. It is a non-dated, which is what I really love about it, and I really enjoyed playing around with stickers, and I just love the aesthetics of it. It is cream pages. Now, it's similar to the dailies in the Moleskine. The color is pretty much, I would say, identical to the Moleskine paper. This is very fountain pen friendly. Absolutely love this. It's just so good. And yeah, but it's not as yellow as the Nolty. And the binding is amazing. I really love it. It's just so great. And it came with these like tabs, these number tabs, and I really enjoy those. And this is actually how it looks like on a plain page. So you have some timetable on the left, like 8 to 24 hours with the lines, but it only goes halfway so that you can do whatever you want, illustrate whatever you want on the right, and then just like put your timetable or even use the lines for little journal entries. And then I like how they used the brackets here, just to sort of like guide you to where to put a date, and also some dots for point form. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. And then the cool thing is, let's see if I can, there are these little grooves marks on the page, and that is just a guideline to where to put the sticky tabs for the month. And I thought that was really cool. So I am thinking that since I really enjoyed this so much when I was in it, I really want to get one for 2026, but in the second size that they offer this notebook in, which is the A5 version. I think that will give me more room to play with, and I might want to do that for just like a creative journal, and just a place where I can also, you know, kind of like have fun with stamps and my stickers, and just even doodling. I think I really enjoy this layout and this cream paper, so I'm really considering doing that for next year. At the back of the book, it says "To be continued 2023." Love that. Such a nice touch. I think they really put a lot of thought into just the minimal design, and just the setup of this whole notebook. So it's a really leatherette cover, and this one is pretty thick, so looking for a cover is going to be tough, but I know this one would fit the Hobonichi 5-year covers. So the Jibun, this is a Jibun Techo, and this was a failure. This is I got this for 2019, and oops, so that this is just the closure here at the back that just fell out, and it goes in at the back like that, I believe. So I don't know if there's some pages. It comes with like this idea book that goes in on the left side, and it comes with like this clear cover. I don't know if all of them do. And then there's like these 3 card slots, and then it comes with like a whole system here, like a life plan with like timetables, so it's good if you're a student. And then it has like anniversary pages. So the idea of this life notebook, it's like a separate section here, and it's just called life. So you get your actual planner, and then you get an idea notebook, and then a life notebook. The life notebook idea is you keep this same notebook your whole entire life, and then you slip it in the next Jibun Techo. I think that is pretty insane. So there's all these different sections. This is age 10 to 14, and it goes all the way until, this is kind of scary, it goes all the way until age 95 to 99, and then that's it. So, and you have a family tree, and then we get into the actual planner. So what's cool about it is that it starts in November, and then it has something similar. Actually, it does have something similar to what you would get in a Nolty. So you also get this like tracker, which I thought was really cool, which is probably the reason why I purchased it at the time. And but then when you get, okay, I don't want to show any pages here, but, and then you get to the monthlies. That's how the monthly looks like. And what's really cool is It actually has these little emojis to mark off your day, like your mood. And I wish that more planners like Hobonichi would have this, because I think that is just such a great idea. What bothered me about this planner, it just felt like there was too much information on the page. There's like numbers going down, and then there's something going on over here. And then like there's another mood tracker down here, and then there's also a weather tracker down here. And then there's like 3 colors on the spread. And I know they do make a black and white version, and that one is I think offered in the same size. So unfortunately, this did not, Jibun Techo is not my thing, but I'm glad I tried it out. And yeah, so the paper is really good, so no complaints about that. But yeah, this is never gonna try a Jibun again. It's just not my thing. So the next one is this disc-bound planner. And I saw this at Michael's, and I just wanted to check it out and see for myself if a disc-bound planner would work for me. I really like it because it's really useful for when you want to just remove the pages and then put them back and reposition them like that. And it makes it really easy to do so. So this would really work for, I would say, maybe a fountain pen ink collection or binder. I think this would be really good for that, or something like that. So I got the tabs here too. And but yeah, so I tried it out, but it did not really last long for me. But yeah, I'm glad I have tried it out, and maybe one day I will use this for something, maybe for a recipe book, or I don't know. But definitely glad that I have this in case if I ever need to go back to it. And then next we have the GU planner. This is from Kuhin Studio in Los Angeles. I really love the layout of this notebook. I'll show you. I was actually doing a little journaling and a little bit of a light planning in here, and it really works well for that because the pages are, hold on, let me show you. The pages have a little light bit of dotted grid, and it's in this really nice cream colored paper, and it's non-dated. I just love how it sort of gives you the flexibility to make it whatever you want it to be, and have some structure, but also gives you a lot of freedom. So this is why I really love this, and I definitely would repurchase this notebook if I wanted to plan or journal in my traveler's notebook. I really love this. The cream page is really similar to this Midori MD diary. Yeah, I really love this. It's definitely, again, not as yellow as the Nolty. And yeah, this is, at the time, this was Tomoe River paper. I don't know if, they have the original Tomoe paper left, but anyways, it's probably Sansa now. But I really love this. The aesthetics of this, completely would repurchase that little planner. And then we have this common planner by Sterling Ink. I really enjoyed this in 2024. This was my memory keeping journal, and I really enjoyed everything about it. I feel like having a dated planner just really keeps me in check, and I don't really, I need to, go back and backfill it, so I don't really miss a lot. And without the dates, I feel like I can get lazy, and then I just don't write in it. Like right now in my Stylogy, I'm enjoying the non-dated, but it's not really good for memory keeping because I'm not as consistent about backfilling. So the timeline gets a little bit blurred. So I think for next year, I might go back to something like this, and then keep my Stylogy as just like a private journal without the memory keeping. I think I might do that because that would make sense if I want to write 3 pages or more. And then for memory keeping strictly, a weekly page like this would be really, really good for memory keeping. And I really enjoyed this. Even at the back, there is empty grid pages, which I used for journaling actually, where I wanted to paste more pictures or overflow. I would use that, like I went to Montreal, so I needed a little more room, so I expanded in the back. So I think that really works out for me. So really, really enjoyed this. I was in this for the whole entire year of 2024, so this was very successful for me. I might have to reevaluate using this again for 2026, because I actually got the 2025 but in the booklet form, and I didn't really like the binding. I still prefer a thick binding. So that's just something I realized, and me being picky, but it is what it is. And then lastly, this is the Hobonichi A5 cousin avec. I always loved decorating my cover and putting MD notebook clear cover over it. It works really well for me. And this I did for 2023, and this one I really enjoyed as well. I used, well, everybody knows this notebook, so I'm not going to go into it, but I basically used the weeks for, I guess, journaling and memory keeping. Yeah, I have some photos in here, and I really enjoyed that. And then for dailies, I actually used it for journaling. But what I did was I broke the page down into 3 sections. This section was me journaling. This part was to-dos for the day, and then the bottom was health and wellness tracking. So that really, really helped me to sort of like break down the page, and I really did enjoy my time in this. So I also did some ink testing out here. So I think I would really have to evaluate, because I really enjoy this. I think I need to re-evaluate having something like this for next year for memory keeping. I'm glad I'm making this video because now I'm looking at it, I really realized that I enjoy this vertical planning for memory keeping, and I definitely want to continue something like that for next year, either in Hobonichi Cousin or the Sterling Ink Common Planner. Because right now I have my Stylogy cut down in my standard, and that one would be good for just personal private journaling without any memory keeping, if that makes sense. And then I can use something like this for memory keeping, because I do miss it. And every year I kind of like to sort of like change things up, and I think I want to go back to something like this. And I'm glad I did not finalize my Hobonichi wish list, because now I'm looking at the cousin and I really miss the cousin. It will either be these two, either this, or, and this one I think I would definitely get the A5 for, I'm not sure, for, I think for like drawing or sketching, just like a creativity journal. I think I would do something like that for this, but in the A5. I really enjoy these two. These top three, I would have to put this in here too. I really enjoyed these planners. So thank you so much if you have made it this far, and I hope this has helped you in some way, or, you know, inspired you to, you know, use your pages in a different way, or just inspire you in general to start memory keeping. And yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below and I will answer each one. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.